Good morning, students. I'm Shudipta, your English teacher. Today I'm going to discuss pronouns. It is for class 8 students and it is from your book Tune into Grammar. It is the second part. Actually, I have already discussed the first part of pronouns. So it is the second part. Okay, so let's begin. I will tell you the classification. I will tell you various types of examples, okay, of pronouns. So let's begin. Now let's see again. Once again, I want to make you remember that there are 9 types of pronouns. Okay, first is personal pronoun, second is possessive pronoun, third is interrogative pronoun, fourth is relative pronoun, fifth is demonstrative pronoun, sixth is emphatic pronoun, seventh is reflexive pronouns, eighth is distributive pronoun, and ninth is indefinite pronouns. Okay, so I think today we will start from relative pronouns. Whatever the portion which was completed, just after that I will start. Still I want to give some short introduction which was completed and which was the first chapter, first part of pronouns. I just want to make a link with the first chapter, first part with today's video. Actually, the first pronoun is personal pronoun, second is possessive pronoun, and third is interrogative pronouns. So what is personal pronoun? Here is personal pronoun. Here is the definition of personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are those pronouns. Personal pronouns are those pronouns that starts for person. So person means I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Personal pronouns are divided into first person, second person, and third person. You must know the first person, what is first person, what is second person, and what is third person. But except the person, there are more two very important thing in our grammar by which personal pronouns are used. Based on two category, personal pronouns are used in sentence. One is gender and second is number. So here first person, what is first person? First person is I and we. I is singular number and we is plural number. Second person, you is first second person and singular you and plural also you. Third person singular number masculine gender, that is he, feminine gender she, and neuter gender, that is it. And there is one in only plural form, that is they. So he, she, it, and they. Okay, so now we will go to possessive pronouns. What is possessive pronoun? A pronoun indicates possession. Possession means to have. What the things you have, that is your possession. Okay, so a personal pronoun indicates possession. For example, mine, yours, hers, theirs. These are the example of possessive pronouns. The book is mine. Here mine, okay, mine is possessive pronoun. It is yours. Here yours is possessive pronoun. That car was theirs. Here theirs is possessive pronoun. Always try to keep in your mind that whenever you want to use these possessive pronouns, Either you have to use at the starting of the sentence, or you have to use at the end of the sentence. Okay, so this is possessive pronoun. Now, interrogative pronouns. What is the meaning of interrogative or interrogation? Interrogation means to ask question, to have some answer. The question are formed by WH words. What is WH word? That is who, which, what, whom, how. But all those WH words are not from interrogative pronouns. There are some WH words that are used for interrogative pronouns, that is who, which, what, whose and whom. Okay, here is the example. Who are you? Which is your bag? What do you want? Okay, there are some different uses of interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are also used to ask different question. Tell me, what do you want? So here, what is interrogative pronoun? I asked who he was. So it is also interrogative pronoun. Who is applied to persons and is definite. Who is applied to persons and is indefinite. I'm very sorry. So who goes here? The person is not known. Who goes there means someone is going into the darkness and you just want to ask who is there, who is going there. Okay, so in this way, who is being used in a sentence. Which is applied to both person and things and refers to one out of group. Which of these books do you want? So which is used to indicate a single or a singular thing, a special thing from a group. Okay, which of these books do you want means which book you need among those groups, among those other books. What is applied to persons and things. So what do you want? What is he? What is he means here his occupation. What is he doing? What is his occupation? What is his profession? Okay, so in this way we use interrogative pronoun in our sentences. Okay, so today I will discuss the second part. I just want to make a link with the first chapter and first part with the second part. Okay, so now let's begin today's lesson. It is pronoun, it is the second part. Okay, yes, it is relative pronouns. It is on your screen. So what is relative pronoun? Here is the definition in front of you. A relative pronoun is not only refer to same nouns or pronouns but also joins two sentences. Actually it works like conjunction. Okay, the main relative pronouns are who, which, that, what, as, but, and these are used as relative pronouns. Okay, so here is a note for you. As a relative pronoun, it joins sentences like conjunction. It is also called a conjunctive pronoun. Why it is called conjunctive pronoun? Because like conjunction, the relative pronouns also join two different sentences. That's why it is called conjunctive pronoun. Okay. So it is the relative pronoun. Let's see some examples of relative pronouns. Use of relative pronouns. Who refers only to persons. Whenever we use who, make sure it is used only for person. I know the man who came here, or I know the man who came here yesterday. In this way, we use who for a person. Second is which. Which refers only to things, animals and children. This is the book which he brought. This is the kitten which was licking itself. And C is which is also used for a preceding clause. He passed the examination which pleased everybody. So here he passed the examination, it is a clause or it is a phrase, but it is used just a one single word or an expression, so that it is total is a fact. So the fact that he passed, it pleased everybody. Okay, so in this way we use which. Now next, use of relative pronouns. It is the second page. That refers to noun, animal and thing. That refers to noun, animal and thing, such as this is the man or dog or book that I saw. Here is a note: don't put any comma just after a relative pronoun, such as people who live in glass houses should not throw stones. It is correct one, but if you put any comma after the people, it should be incorrect, such as people, comma, who live in glass houses should not throw stones. It is incorrect, so that don't put any comma just after the relative pronoun. Okay, next pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. In the class demonstrative pronouns, what is demonstrative pronoun? The words this, that, this, much, so, the same one when used alone are demonstrative pronouns. When used with nouns, they are adjective. So in the class of adjective, we will discuss about the demonstrative adjective. But in this class, you should know what is demonstrative pronoun and what is demonstrative adjective. What is the basic difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun? This, that, these, those are both demonstratives, but there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is that these words are used as demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives also. Okay, so let's try to figure out in this next page. There is a rule. If a demonstrative is followed by verbs such as is, am, are, was, were, will, shall and modals such as can, could, would, should, may, might, must, need and ought to, then only the demonstrative will be treated as demonstrative pronoun. So always keep this word in your mind, that whenever you use demonstrative, immediate after, if you use a verb, to make sure this demonstrative is a pronoun, and if you use a noun just after, immediate after the demonstrative, it will be an adjective. Okay, so I want to make you understand with two different columns. Here is the column or table also. Here is the definition, here here are some examples of demonstrative pronouns. Okay, after that I'll tell you demonstrative adjective. This is my new car. That goes without telling. These are the best fruits available in Australia. This or those are my pens. Such is the case with robbery. So here just follow that this, that, these, those are demonstrative. But if you just use any verb after the demonstrative, it is treated as demonstrative pronouns, such as this is. So here this is treated as pronoun. Okay, now it is, this table is for demonstrative adjectives, such as this car is mine, that side of the river is dangerous, these fruits are the best available in Australia, those pens are mine, such boys are assessed to our nation. So here demonstrative adjective, after demonstrative, if you use any noun, so this demonstrative is treated as demonstrative adjective, such as this car. Here this is demonstrative adjective because there is a noun just after this demonstrative. Okay, that side, his side is a noun and that is demonstrative adjective. Here that goes, here is demonstrative pronoun because after this demonstrative I use goes. Goes is a verb, so that it is demonstrative pronoun and it is demonstrative adjective. I think it is very much clear to you. So now let's see the next page. Here is emphatic pronouns. What is emphatic pronouns? They are emphatic when used with nouns or pronouns for the sake of emphasis. I myself saw the man. Here I and just after the pronoun myself. So I myself, here myself is emphatic pronoun because myself is going to emphasize the pronoun or the whole sentence. And I saw the man himself and more emphatic than I saw the man. So that I myself saw the man is proper one and myself here emphatic pronoun. Here is a rule for you. Place emphatic pronouns immediate after the personal pronoun. Always put the emphatic pronoun just immediate the personal pronoun. You must know personal pronoun because in the class of noun I have told you what are those personal pronouns, such as I, we, you, he, she, it and they. These are the personal pronouns. Whenever you use this emphatic pronouns after personal pronouns, so that it will be correct. Here are some emphatic pronouns and instances of emphatic pronouns. Here, she herself do this. He himself, she herself did this. Or he himself, we ourselves, they themselves, you yourself, you yourselves, myself went to the market to buy vegetables. Place emphatic pronouns immediate after the personal pronouns. So here just notice something. When the personal pronoun will be singular, such as she herself, he himself, but when the personal pronoun will be plural, so that we ourselves, they themselves. Here you yourself, make sure this you is singular, and here you yourself, so make sure this you is plural. Okay, So use selves whenever the personal pronoun will be plural, and use only self when the personal pronoun is singular. The next, here is reflexive pronouns. Here is the definition of reflexive pronouns. They are called reflexive when the doer is both the subject and object for the action expressed by the verb. What is the meaning of this sentence? Doer means who is doing this job, such as I am eating. Here eating is the job and I the subject. So here I am doing, so I am here the doer. The subject mainly being the doer, but it is not necessary every time. Here is the example, such as I hurt myself. Here I hurt myself. He lost himself. They hurt themselves. So you have to very minute, and you have to be very careful in this way. Whenever you are going to use reflexive pronoun, just use the reflexive pronoun just after the object. Here if the object is not there, so just put it immediate after the verb. Here I hurt, hurt is the verb, and after that I use myself. So it is the rules of use reflexive pronouns. He lost himself. They hurt themselves. Okay? Place reflexive pronouns after the object of the sentence. So here if the object is not there, so what I'm telling you, just write or use the reflexive pronoun just after the verb, because there is no object. If there is an object, so there is no problem, just put or write or use the reflexive pronoun just after the object, such as I did it myself. Here it is the subject. Okay? Some examples of reflexive pronouns here. I have ruined it myself. So here it, okay? Here it. I have ruined it. It is the object and I here the subject. You will cause troubles for yourself. Here troubles. Okay, troubles is the object. They completed the work themselves. They completed the work. W-O-R-K, work means here the job, here noun, and it is the object. So themselves is just used by the object here. We planned this all day, all by ourselves. We planned this all by ourselves. The photo frame fell off the wall by itself. Place reflexive pronouns after the object of the sentence. Okay? So now next, what is next? Here distributive pronouns. It is very, very important pronouns. Distributive pronouns. Each, either and neither are called distributive pronouns because they separate one person or things from a group. Each is used for any number, say 2 or 50. Each of the 2 or 10 boys was fined. Distributive pronouns take singular verbs and pronouns. Neither of them is ill. Each of the girls has done hard work. In this way. Here, indefinite pronouns. What is the definition of indefinite pronouns? The indefinite pronouns does not point out any particular person or thing, like the demonstrative, but refers to persons or things in a general manner. They are any, one, none, ought, not, other, another, several, few, all, some, etc. Here is a note for you. Most of these are also used as adjectives, as any man can do it. Some men came to the show. I saw another market. So here, if you notice carefully, that always you have to use this indefinite pronouns at the very first or the very beginning of the sentence, so that it is treated as indefinite adjective also. So whenever you are going to use it carefully, and depending upon the use, it will be separated from indefinite pronouns and indefinite adjectives. Some examples of indefinite pronouns. Few women have become prime ministers. Everyone is expecting this. Anyone can do this. None of the boy is foolish. All are gone. Some are not experienced. Anything is welcome. Everything is done. Nobody can deny this. So place reflexive pronouns after, sorry, it is not, it should not be here. This note is not applicable here. It is for reflexive pronouns. So what would be the note for this? The note is that each and every time maximum use of this indefinite pronouns is, it uses the beginning of each and every sentences. There are few instances where you will come to see that this type of indefinite pronouns are used at the end of the sentence. But in maximum instances, you will see that most of the indefinite pronouns are used at the starting of any sentences. Okay. So now it is the time to homework, students. Fill the blanks with the correct form of pronouns. So you have to fill this blanks, and the answer is within the bracket. You have to choose this and you have to write the correct one. Okay. So there are 20 questions are here, but I am also giving you the answers. But one thing you should keep in your mind, whenever you are going to solve it, don't see the answer. Here, pause the video, write all the questions in your homework copy. Then you have to try it fast. After that, you are allowed to see the answer. Okay. Here you should pause the video. There are 20 questions. It is the first question, first, second. In this page there are 13 questions, and in the next page there are 7 questions. So after that, here are these answers. You have to try at first the question to solve yourself. After that, if you think it is not possible to solve it out, then after you are allowed to say this answer. Okay. Don't see this answer beforehand. So students, I think this lesson is very much helpful to you. Pronouns for class 8 students is completed. Stay tuned with me and just focus on your studies. Stay safe at your home. In the next session, in the next class, I'll be in front of you with a new lesson, with a new video. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a very nice day. Thank you.